Nestled in the hills of Virginia, where touching the Hokie Stone means remembering the legends who formed the foundation of a power. Names like Vic and Beamer, and a lunch pail mentality that applies to the Virginia Tech Hokies. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. And the Hokies will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will have the first possession of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Dances away to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Line getting set on second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After the misfire, it's second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Drones. Still looking, on the move. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Hokies are rolling down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies!
Well, after that touchdown, the crowd here at Lane Stadium is absolutely going crazy. This is one of the great environments and best fan bases in all of college football. Exit light, enter night.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Off the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to run for it. The Yellow Jackets get it past the sticks. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Navy is on top, but it's not like Roger Staubach is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Back to throw, it's Drones. Coming after him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Using his legs, it's Tootin. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Offense set on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and gone.
Looking to pass. It's Drones. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He'll work his way down to the 28. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wants to throw on second down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Moving out of the pocket. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Virginia Tech, 7.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create.
And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Comes out throwing on first down. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to pass, it's King. Looking for a big play. He's got it inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. 1st down for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now they'll run the draw. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Kane. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Uncorks it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pocket starts to collapse. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll run this play from the pistol. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It's 1st down from the 11. They go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it again. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oregon State went scorched earth in a double-digit win. It might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Beavs in a statement win if there ever was one. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To throw, it's Drones. fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
He'll come out throwing on first down. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big gain. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to run it. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The fourth down try goes awry, and that might just do it. The give as they work on that clock. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Second down.
Give to the running back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up second down.
This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries. And when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.